Hey everybody, welcome to another year of the Tribeca Film Festival, the 2022 edition, and we are very happy to be here in person on the red carpet, and we're going to be talking with the filmmakers that are official selections this year, and I want to thank you for watching Breezeway Productions, so check out the interviews coming right at you. We are here at the Tribeca Film Festival, speaking with
Sarah Adina Smith. Hello.
Hi Sarah, thank you for coming out tonight. Tell us a little about your role on this project.
I wrote, directed, produced, and edited. That's a lot of things, but for the movie The Drop, which is an ensemble indie comedy, and it's about dropping a baby.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Where did this inspiration come from for this film?
I was thinking about whether or not to procreate and exploring my deepest fears about parenting, and shot at 8 months pregnant, and yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Wait, so you were 8 months pregnant while you filmed this?
I was super big and super sweaty.
Wow. What is it like to make a feature film while pregnant?
I like it because everyone has to be really nice to you. I feel like I should be pregnant every time I'm shooting. It's very efficient, actually. Everyone has to listen to you and treat you with an extra level of care, so it actually makes things go really smooth.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've never heard, this is the first time that I've ever heard of a filmmaker shooting a film while pregnant, so.
It's my new secret trick. I'm just going to get pregnant every time before I have to shoot.
Very nice. We've spoken with some of your castmates this evening. Tell me a little bit how you assembled the cast for this film.
The cast is totally incredible, and it was some sort of magic how they all came together. They each have their own particular flavor, and then the chemistry on screen is really like the reason to see this movie. It's really, I don't know, it's better than I could ever have imagined.
In closing, is there anything you'd like to say to the Tribeca Film Festival for the official selection this year?
I love Tribeca. This is my favorite festival, and I love New York audiences, and it's the perfect place to premiere this film, so I'm really honored.
Welcome to Breezeway Productions, where we breeze our way through productions. How can I help you today?
Well, good evening, and what an introduction that was. Thank you so much for the love. Tell us a little about what your role is on the project.
I play Robbie in the movie The Drop, which is premiering here at the Tribeca Film Festival. And Robbie's kind of like a jack of all trades, master of none. I think he fancies himself to be someone who's very good at a lot of things. And I'm pretty sure that it's apparent that he's not good at anything. Okay. And he and Robin Thede, his wife, they just sort of meander about in their rich little world, thinking they know what's going on. And
it wouldn't be New York without a couple of sirens.
Pause for sirens, pausing for the NYU Langone Health Department.
Yeah.
So The Drop is basically this cringe comedy about a couple who's in love that wants to have a child, and then Anna Konkle, our wife, she accidentally drops a baby, and then this friend group has to sort of they're reeling from this incident, and they kind of have to make the best with what they've got, and the truths about a lot of these relationships come to light as a result of this tragedy. Okay. The baby's okay. Don't worry. The baby's fine.
That's good news. We're happy to hear that the baby is all well and good. How did this project come across your desk, and what was the process like of joining this cast and crew?
Well, how did it happen? Sarah Adina Smith, our director, her and I had a meeting, and we discussed the movie and the roles, and I read their treatment. It's a mostly improvised film.
Oh, wow.
And I just took a leap of faith. I knew Jillian Bell because her and I have done several projects together.
Sure.
Most notably, probably Brittany Runs a Marathon, and I love Jillian. I love Anna's work on Pen 15. Yeah. Joshua Leonard is like an independent movie OG, right? From Blair Witch on till now. Jermaine Fowler, I was a huge fan of his work on Superior Donuts and Coming to America. Aparna Nancherla and I we're on Mirror Royal Detective together on Disney, and I just wanted to work with the people and go to Mexico for free. And I got to bring my family, and we were there in Sayulita, and it was gorgeous, and they really need to make a movie about how this movie was made.
Interesting.
Yeah, someday that'll come out.
Well, that sounds like the film is definitely a must-see, and it's here at the Tribeca Film Festival. So in closing, is there anything you'd like to say to the Tribeca Film Festival organization?
Thank you, Tribeca, for having us, and to Breezeway Productions for always being top-notch in everything you do. You guys are awesome. You spare no expense to make us feel special. I hope people see this movie. I hope you like it. It's been a tough couple years, and I hope this movie gives people, brings a little joy, lightness of being, and a little absurdity into their days.
Speaking with
Jillian Bell.
Hi, Jillian. Thank you for coming to chat with us tonight.
So excited to be here in fun chatting with you. This is my first time in Tribeca.
Oh, wow. Okay. Welcome to the festival. Tell me a little bit about your role on the project.
I play Lindsay, and I'm basically the woman who runs the hotel that the group of friends come to hang out and have a big wedding weekend, and then everything falls to pieces. And I think my character is basically essentially a hippie, but she's a hippie unlike you've ever seen before, which is the fun twist and reason why I wanted to play her.
How did you prepare for this hippie role? Did you go and do some mushrooms or acid or anything?
I wish. No, I have a good friend, Barbara Stamus, who is a hippie who lives in Topanga, and she is amazing and does breath work and teaches Pilates and lives out in nature. And I just studied her religiously and asked her a million questions, and then sort of went on to create my own version of this character mixed in with what she had taught me.
Do you remember what the audition process was like for this role while they came to you?
There wasn't an audition process for this one for me, which I'm very lucky to not have to audition, but I spoke with Sarah, our brilliant director, and I just was like, I was obsessed with who she was as a human being and how she worked, and I was really looking forward to the idea of getting to improvise the majority of a film. I had done it one other time before with Lynn Shelton, and so this was my second time doing it, and I jumped at the chance.
Well, we're happy that you jumped on the chance and you came over to talk with us about it tonight. Where can people go to find out more about what you're up to next on any of your social platforms or anything like that?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess my Instagram is at Jillian Bell. And I'm releasing a music video that I just directed in the next couple weeks with the artist Ben Abraham out of Atlantic Records. So I'm really excited about that. It's the first thing I've ever directed.
In closing, is there anything you'd like to say to the Tribeca Film Festival organization?
Thank you for having me. Please don't regret it.
Speaking with
Jermaine Fowler.
Jermaine, thanks for coming over to chat with us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about what brings you out.
I have a film here at Tribeca, and
that's good.
I want to see it.
Okay. So tell me about your involvement in the project.
I play Manny. He's he's one of the characters in the film, and he's going through a bit of a crisis in his relationship.
Right on. How did you end up landing the role?
My agent told me to read the script, and I liked it.
Okay.
Pretty simple.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the audition was? Like with lines, like what was your situation?
I don't want to sound pretentious or like kind of a douchebag, but I didn't really audition for it.
That's good.
Yeah, they liked me.
Actors like when that happens. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you can tell me, what are you going to be working on next after this film comes out?
Oh, I'm doing a show with Britt Marling, and it's called The Retreat, and it's for FX. I don't know when it comes out, but we're filming it now. I'm in New York, finishing up, some of the shots, and it's been a really amazing experience so far, man.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Where can people go to check out more of your work, your social or website or TikTok or anything like that?
Ooh, I don't really like social media that much because it's really demonic. But if you, I might work on a website. People can, kind of reach me there and shit. But I have an Instagram for now, but I'm gonna quit soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to say to the Tribeca Film Festival for the official selection of this film this year?
Wait, say that one more time? I'm sorry.
I know, I talk real fast. Is there anything you'd like to say to the Tribeca Festival organization?
Yo, hey Tribeca, I really appreciate you having me here and the film. We really, really appreciate it. Like, seriously, this is awesome. Thank you so much.
Well, speaking with
Anna Konkle.
Hi, Anna. Thanks for coming to talk with us today. Tell us a little about your involvement in the project.
Well, I'm in it. I was an actor in it, and I play Lex, and she's sort of struggling with if she wants to be a mom or not.
Okay. Tell me a little bit how you got involved with this project.
I got involved. I was 3 months postpartum. I just had a baby, and they were shooting in 2 weeks, and asked if I would do it, and I was like, well, I have a baby. I have to breast pump every 3 hours. Are you interested? I'm not feeling like myself yet. I'm still healing, and they were really flexible and interested in having a new mom be a lead in the movie, and that was really meaningful to me, and so we made it happen.
We were speaking with the director earlier, and she was saying that she was filming this while 8 months pregnant.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about how it was to work with a director who was having that burden as well as making the movie at the same time.
Well, yeah, not just a burden, also an amazing.
Wrong word.
But
Wrong word.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Sarah was 8 months pregnant, when she was directing, and she was incredible. And it's sort of I think a nice nod to all the women out there that are pregnant or want to be or whatever, and how much we can do and what we're capable of. And she made it look easy, and it was really inspiring.
If you could showcase this film to audiences in a pitch, how would you put it in your own words?
I think I would say that it's definitely a dramedy, it's dark humor, it's secrets and shame that I think women and men carry, and it has the courage to do it in a comedic way, and I think that's really cool.
Where can people go to find more about you on your social platforms or anything like that?
I never post, so nowhere, but I'm just going to try to keep making things that maybe talk about things that we are told not to talk about, and maybe talk about it a little bit, yeah.
In closing, is there anything you'd like to say to the Tribeca Film Festival organization?
Yeah, to Tribeca, I want to say thank you for having me. This is my first time here. I was waiting tables not long before my first TV show that I did for many years, and so this is my first film festival, and I'm just really grateful to be here.
Speaking with
Jennifer LaFleur from The Drop.
Hey Jennifer, thank you for joining us tonight. Tell me a little bit about your role in the project.
So I play one of the moms of the baby who is dropped. And I'm actually the actual mom of the baby who's dropped.
Goodness. How is it like to experience dropping a baby in real time?
Listen, no babies were harmed in the filming of this movie. I just want to make that very clear. I'm a good mom. Don't take my baby away.
How did you get involved with the project and ended up joining the cast and crew?
So Sarah Dina Smith and Joshua Leonard are the writers, and they actually wrote this role for me while I was pregnant and asked me if I would be in it with my unborn child, who was obviously born by the time we shot. So Sarah and I have worked on a bunch of projects before. I was in her first feature, The Midnight Swim, and Buster's Malheart, and Holidays, and we've collaborated a lot together. She's one of my favorite directors working. I think she's incredibly unique and brilliant, just totally visionary director. So
very nice.
I was happy to be a part of it.
If you were to pitch this film to audiences to showcase what it was about and why they should come out and see it, how would you do it?
I think it's an examination of what kind of a mother you would be, what kind of a woman you can be if you drop a baby. And I think it's kind of an answer to force majeure, where it's, what kind of a man are you if you abandon your family in the midst of an avalanche? And this is the avalanche. Dropping the baby is the avalanche.
Well, where can people go to find out more about you, social media, website, or things like that?
I am at LaFleur Jennifer on Twitter and Instagram, and that's where I am.
In closing, is there anything you'd like to say to the Tribeca Film Festival organization?
I'm just so excited to be here. I love Tribeca Film Festival, and I'm happy to be here again. It's one of the best festivals.
Speaking with
Aparna and Nancherla.
Nice to meet you. What brings you out this evening?
I'm here for the premiere of The Drop.
Nice. Tell me a little bit about your involvement in the project.
I'm one of the actors in the movie, and it shot in Mexico last year. And it's sort of a dark comedy about a vacation that a bunch of couples go on, and then one of them, I don't know if I'm allowed to give this away, but one of them drops something very important and precious that might be a child.
Tell me a little bit about your character you play in the film.
I am actually the mother of the child that gets dropped, or one of them. I'm part of the couple that's getting married on the vacation, so it throws a curveball, to say the least.
Where can people go to find out a little bit more about the film or your own endeavors that you're working on?
I have social media. It's Aparnapkin is my Twitter and Instagram handle, so that would be the best way to find out what I'm up to.
In closing, is there anything you'd like to say to the Tribeca Film Festival organization?
Yeah, thank you for putting this together and showcasing so much great film.
Well, speaking with
Daniel Garber.
Hey Daniel, thanks for stopping by to chat with us. Tell us a little about your role on the film.
I was the editor along with Sarah, who also wrote and directed, so she wore a lot of different hats. I had a great time working alongside her for long hours, shaping the improv of the movie into a coherent movie.
Okay. So since we're talking editing, and I am an editing enthusiast, what is your program of choice that you used for this film?
I used Premiere Pro. I'm a big fan.
So you're a big fan of Adobe, and why did you choose that over something like DaVinci Resolve?
I don't know a lot of people who have used Resolve for like feature-length projects. I guess I'd be open to it, but I love Premiere. I've been like a Premiere loyalist for quite a while, and yeah, it's so much faster and more intuitive than anything else, in my opinion. So
Better than Avid?
I think so.
Okay, that's a statement. So some people would argue which platform to use. Okay, tell me a little bit more about the aesthetic of how you edited this in order with the pacing and also working with the composer for the music.
Yeah, I don't exactly know how to describe my editing style. I find that a little bit hard to pin down, and also part of it is that I'm trying to match what Sarah's doing because I edited alongside her, and she was bringing the vision for the film, the tone, and it's supposed to be kind of an off-kilter, uncomfortable, cringe, maybe comedy. So a lot of it has to do with kind of uncomfortable pauses and really milking the silences while letting a lot of the hilarious jokes that our actors have play.
Okay. Where can people go to find out more of your work, of your social media, or any other platforms?
Yeah, my Instagram handle is @dsgarber, and my website is danielgarber.com.
And in closing, is there anything you'd like to say to the Tribeca Film Festival for the official selection?
I'm so grateful to Tribeca. I love Tribeca. This is my second time here, and it's just so great to be back.
Well, speaking with
Alicia Hennig.
Hey, Alicia, nice to meet you. Tell me a little bit about what brings you out tonight.
I'm here with the premiere of The Drop, directed by Adina Smith.
And what was your involvement in the project?
I play Levi, the anti-masturbation advocate.
Okay. Tell me how you ended up getting the role.
I did one tape with a little bit of an improv component, as the film is improvised, and then I did a Zoom session with Sarah, where she basically just Zoomed with me to tell me that I got the role.
Right on. Hey, that's always good. We love when actors are able to get the role and then enjoy the film. So if you can tell audiences a little bit about it, why should they come out to check out the film?
Well, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But I'm told it's very good. Yeah, we were all laughing on set. I mean, it's kind of it's like a cringe comedy of manners, and there's a lot of hilarious people in this film. A lot of professional comedians who are some of the funniest people that you will see on screen. So I think that would be my reason.